What's up, guys? This is our WOD breakdown for the day. We have got 10 minutes of rolling, then you have 5 minutes of that low intensity cardio, then you're going to go into pigeon stretch, pretzel stretch, and the inchworm. So pigeon, if you recall, is the one where you put one leg bent out at 90 degrees, you take your back leg, extend it back, and then you're going to lean towards your ankle. You should get a good stretch throughout the hip, hamstring, groin. You'll feel this wherever you're tight. Hold for 30 seconds, switch to the other side. Then you're going to go into pretzel. So pretzel stretch, you cross one leg over the other, hug that knee, sit up really tall. That should help elongate the spine and put a good stretch in the hip. 30 seconds each side. And then the inchworm is here. You're going to walk yourself out into the top of a plank position, drive your heels down and your hips up, and then inch your way back up. And that's going to help to go from hamstring to hamstring, loosening you up, getting you ready for running. So today, what we're working on for our EMOM is, it's not an EMOM, it's 10 minutes of aerobic base work. So we talked about this last week. The goal here is to put in 10 minutes of low intensity, elevated heart rate work. So I'm one of those guys that I like to coach everybody where I'm going to give you the most bang for the buck. So most people that I know are busy. They don't have a whole lot of time, and because they usually don't get enough work done. So if I can give you an exercise that works on posture, strength, endurance all at the same time, or I can give you an exercise that gives you just endurance, well then I'm going to pick the one that gives you more things at once, right? So I try and cross over as many as I can because most people are busy. If we had the time to go individually chase each one of those things, great, let's go do that. But most people do not have that time. So when I think of 10 minutes of aerobic base work, my number one choice is running. It does not have to be fast. For example, if you and I go run, like on last week, I went running with a handful of people. There's about 8 of us. I run a 6-minute mile. That's my fastest mile at the moment. So I was trying to run a 10 to 11 minute pace, which is pretty easy for me. But with the other 7 people that went running with me, or however many there were, it was a group of us, as we went running, not everybody in that group runs the same speed I run. So they were supposed to be running their easy pace, but they were running that 10-minute pace with me. Well, 10 minutes is 4 minutes slower than my pace. But a couple of those people, 10 minutes was their mile time. That was their fast pace. So they were working too hard for that to be aerobic base work. You need to work at a level where you can manage it. And if you're looking at that 10 minutes and dreading it, you're working too hard. When I'm running my 10 minutes, I'm almost bored. So you need to run slow enough that your heart rate's barely up, but you're still working. For some people, that's walking fast. Some people, they have ankle problems, knee problems, hip problems, and you don't have the option of running, then hop on a bike and same thing, start pedaling, get your heart rate up just a little bit and sustain it, but it should be pretty casual. It shouldn't be working so hard you can't talk. Get on an elliptical, whatever it is that you can use, hop on a rower. Use something that's going to get your heart rate up a little bit, but you can sustain it for 10 minutes, get done, go on with your day, and you don't feel like, oh my gosh, I just had the hardest workout of my life. It should not be that difficult. So anyway, 10 minutes of aerobic base work. Then our main WOD is a 21-15-9, 6 and 3 of dumbbell curls, box step-ups, and 50 jump rope. So on the dumbbell curls, I grabbed some little pink ones today, so it'll be a little easier for you guys to see in my hands. You guys can curl with your palms up, which is called supinated. You can curl where you come up this way and they rotate as they come up. That's called supinating. Or you can do hammer style where they come up this way. Your choice. You can even mix them up each round. You're going to do 21 of those, and then you're going to do 21 box step-ups. Now on the box step-ups, you need to challenge yourself to a box that is challenging. If you've been doing a 6-inch box for the last year, you need to go to an 8-inch, 10, 12-inch. You need to go to a box that's challenging for you. If you're not going to move up in box height, then you're just going to adapt to it, and you're not going to get much out of it. You need to continually challenge yourself. So you're going to do 21 of the curls, 21 of the box jumps, 50 of the jump rope. Then you're gonna go to 15 curls, 15 box jumps, 50 of the jump rope. The jump rope's 50 every time. Then you'll go 9, 9, 50, 6, 6, 50, 3, 3, 50. Check the time when you're done. Should be a good workout. You should get nice and sweaty, and we'll see you on the next one.